It's a good example of that. For deciding that which OER can be mixed with which OER. So that is called as CC mixer. So the CC mixture, it is here. Now this asks you that if this is input, you have your things and put it to the mixer, try to blend, and it will tell you that whether that can be blended or not. So suppose you selected some material which has CC0 and another content which is CC-BY. Let us see if we can mix these two. So click on will it blend, and yes. This means that if you combine these two kind of materials, the resultant material can create and give them any of these kind of license pertaining to that. So if you took a diagram from some source and some text from some source or a video from some source, which is CC0 or CC-BY, you can assign the new license to your product or any of these 6 kind of license. Let's change it. Suppose I found one image which is CC-BY, but then there is another product which is that it is CC-BY. So let us see if it will work. Yes, it will work. But since it is non-commercial, we can further give the license of CC-BY NC, NC-SA or NC-ND. These kind of license, they are allowed on the composed work if we are combining these two. Let's see another situation in which my one product is CC-BY and another product is CC-BY SA. What happens in that case? So I took it. Will it blend? Yes, it will blend. But the only license can be given is CC-BY SA. Hence, whatever the product you may make commercial use. You may make it. You revise it, whatever. But the resulting license given would be CC-BY SA to it. Let's see another case. Suppose one material I have CC-BY SA and another is CC-BY ND. Can I mix these two sources? No, you cannot. Why? Because it is known derivative. It says that you cannot add it, you cannot mix my material with some other material. So if it is ND, then it cannot be mixed. Another case, say ND and NC by SA. So here, no, cannot be mixed. CC-BY NC SA and CC-BY SA, can they be mixed? No, because here the license CC-BY, when it comes, it means then only this license can be given, so this material will not be able to mix with that. So this is a good resource which you can use. It is simple. This is the website. Let me paste it in the chat box, and you can use it. Yeah, you can use 3 input, whatever, 4, 5, no issue into that. But it will just to see that what will work, what will not work. Say, for example, here, if I take these 3, then will it blend? Yes. There are 3 components here, and you can mix them, but the resultant license will be governed by these here. You cannot make by taking other products and declaring is at CC-BY. CC-BY means I am releasing all my rights. Just quote me. That cannot be done because the other people here, they have said that no commercial use. It means that still holds there. If a person has said that you cannot make a commercial use of my material, I cannot declare it as, okay, now you can make a commercial use. That will stay there. That would come into it. Okay, now there and now there is a kind of interactive software development. It has become so much advanced that even in software it is very easy. You create a software and software can ask you option A, option B, what do you want? Whether you want to do this, whether you want to do this. Simple example, if you are working on a MS Word document or spreadsheet or something, and accidentally if you close it, it will ask you, do you want to, are you sure you want to close this window? Yes or no? Means it is asking us for a choice. That is simple, because on computer you can click it. But nowadays the movies are also made, and perhaps I don't know if you have watched this movie or not. It is called as Black Mirror Bandersnatch. This is a very interesting movie of interactive product and a kind of an interactive content. What happens here is that in this movie, a situation comes when the player, say for example, is standing in the balcony. The question will come up on the TV screen that the actor jump or not, yes or no. And using your remote control, you have to click on either yes or no. And if you select yes, this story will move like that. If you select no, this story will move like that. So there is so much of the branching into it. It means now that is made as an interactive product into it. So this is being done from there. Then you must have seen about interactive e-books. Then there are interactive maps also. One of the interactive maps, just like Dr. Nisha showed it to you, is World OER map. This is the world map of open educational resources projects, whatever is happening in there, and it has a lot of good data. So here is the map. You can click on it, the map will come, and then you can go to any region and select, and it will show you, like for United States, there are 249 communities, 244 products, 154 persons, 76, and there is a champion. And you can bring your cursor to any country, and whatever is the data is available for them, it is available. Check here. So for India, you click on here, and then it will show you about India and the product. And from here, there are 319 entries pertaining to it, and it gives you the data about state-wise also. Here, UP, Rajasthan, 1 product, Maharashtra 17, Andhra Pradesh 4, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Assam, Nepal, Haryana, Punjab, Himachal, Jammu Kashmir, etc. And here is the statistics related to it. The kind of it's the category wise for teachers, students, books, librarians, government agency, research institute. Then from there you can select the categories. Like if you want to search for something pertaining to higher education, pertaining to teacher education, or you want to search some repository. Right? This is a good resource for you if you want to do some research pertaining to what is where. Like there are so many texts, 25% pertain to open educational resources, then OER research landscape, then opinion about it, qualitative case study. Then these are the resources as pertain to primary sector, secondary sector, who are the audience, what are the subjects. These are the interactive sites. You click on something and it will take you, it will change the data accordingly. A certain sort of a visualization. So that visualization is achieved. Visualization is sometimes it becomes real time. You change the parameter and your result will change accordingly. It will go in that direction from there. Now, another thing is that how we can make things interactive is by using, say, for example, Google Forms. I am pasting a link in the chat box. First, let me paste it here so that you can see it. This is it, and after that I will show you how to create a Google form. I will give you 2-3 minutes. I'm pasting it in the chat. So you click on this link and then do it. And your time starts now. Go ahead. And whatever you will do, you can see my screen. And as soon as you start using it, the data will start coming here. This facility is good for you. Oh, Dr. Babita says screen is not visible. Is it not visible to anyone?
Visible. It's visible.
Okay.
Visible, sir.
Not visible, sir.
And we will see its educational significance, that how it is useful to us.
It's showing confirm for resubmission, sir. My form is showing.
Okay, press confirm or what? Actually, it should not ask. You simply submit it and the result will come here. So you can see now the result is coming here. It is live. It is showing you the score which a person has got, and then these are the responses which are submitted by you as the participant. Now the utility of is this, that now since and particularly the lockdown has been increased till 3rd of May, and in some of the institutions it is the exam time as well, and even if it is not as a summative kind of examination, This facility is very good for you to use as a summative form of formative assessment. Now, how to make a Google quiz like that? So that is simple. And what we need to do for that, we need to go to our account. Yeah, you can you can collect a descriptive type also. It's not a. Let me show you the way to do it. You go to your account and then go to Google Drive. And when you are in Google Drive, then let me know. So you create a folder. It is better to create a folder so that everything remains same there. You can, sometimes the graphical summary can be downloaded as PDF. You can save it there. You click on plus sign and come to the Google Forms. It's always, you can select from a template, but it is better to go with the blank template. And how to create folder, just click on that plus sign and it will ask you what do you want to create. You can create a folder, you can create a file, you can create any document. This will be your blank document which you create. And here you can say like type MDU is, and you want here. And now this is, there are few good things about it. Since you have given the name here, if you click on the upper left corner, just click it and it will take the name from here. And then all these changes are saved in the drive. So you not worry about saving it. It is automatically, it will come there. Yeah, you can copy paste them here. That's not a big issue. It may be difficult for you to type, but if you have the mathematical symbols in some other document, like in MS Word, etc., you can take them from here. Then what you need to do, this is a form actually. This is Google form. You need to, Google form will collect the data. So the data is simply collected at the user end. In this way, here the data has been collected. But we want this score functionality. Score should come. But score, it needs to do some calculations in the back end. So what I need to do, I will go to settings. And this is important here to do the settings portion. First, make it as a quiz. You go to the quiz function and click on make this a quiz. After that, it will ask you that whether you want to give immediate feedback, like if you are able to see the marks at the end when you submitted it or not. You can keep it immediately or later on if you want to discuss with your class. Then once they submit it, can they see the missed questions? Can they see the correct answer? They see the point value, means 1 out of 1, 1 out of how much, like that. This is about the settings. And then in general, if you want that your students, it is a part of the assessment process, then you can limit it to 1 response. If you want, otherwise they can, if they have the URL, they can attempt it again and again. And from here you can control whether they can edit it after they submit. Still, they can go back, and if it is enabled, then it will ask them after submission if you want to change some of your answer. If it is not, and if it is tick mark, then at the end they can see the text response and the summary charts, which is automatically created by the software from there. So the important thing is to convert it into a quiz. Once you create it, you save it, and now here, these are the things for quiz, because then you need to send the result back to the students or your participants. So that's why the email IDs, they are practice friendly. Now we will add questions. So say click on here, or I can say question is there. I'll simply make which among the following is capital of India. This is my question. It is a multiple choice. I can make it true, false, or something. I'll give my options here. Say Ramlan,
No audio.
Goa,
Audio नहीं आ रही.
Delhi, and say
Audio is
Shillong.
not coming.
Now, for the software to decide that which question is correct and which question is incorrect, we need to tell the software. Only then it will be able to do the calculations. And see here, you can add image, you can have various things. So you can make it as a image question as well. But if you click here, you'll add the image. And you need to click on answer key. You need to tell the software that what is the answer, correct answer for that. And so we mark here, this is the answer. And by giving the points, so say this question is of 1 mark, you can increase, decrease it, whatever. And if you think that once the student clicks on this one, so the kind of feedback which it should come, here you can type it. If it is an incorrect, you can say like, sorry, try again. And if it is a correct answer, then you can say, well done, and like that. Or you can, on the basis of correct answer, you can add a hyperlink so that related to that, suppose here Delhi is the correct answer. I can link this to some historical sites about Delhi or something related to Delhi, so that it can take them to learn more about that. Or I can add a video also as a part of my feedback to that, and then I will click on save. So this is saved, and I can then I need to click on done. And if I need this, I can make it a required question, and it is compulsory question, and they will see it. So how it will look like? I'll go to, and this is how the quiz will look like. So I will click on say Goa, and here it will ask me to type my mail, and then I will submit it. So I can see the previous response, I can edit my response, I can submit another response based on the settings which I did there. And then to see it that how the is are working, I can see the responses from here. So these are the graphs which are automatically created by the software. But if I want them to be sent, here is the spreadsheet. You click on this spreadsheet. By default, it will give you the name which you give the name as the file.
One question, please.
Will be stored in that sheet. Only.
Sir, how we can import questions
Yes.
from Word file? How we can import questions from Word file, or how we can add mathematical equations in this quiz?
You can try copy pasting into it. That works. If I have in my questionnaire, if I'm making the questionnaire, suppose I'm copying, I repeated this question, and in my site here, suppose this is a document. If I have some answers, these are the 4 options for a particular question. I will simply can copy them, and let me delete these answers which are not, and I just copy paste them, so it will simply paste them here. So you don't need to type them again and again. You can do that way. And here it is, you can make some other settings. Then you need to share it with your participants.
Please,
So for that,
sir, please explain how to put marks.
how to put what?
Marks, sir, marks. If it is correct.
Marks. No, if it is correct, you can see it here. Since Goa was the wrong answer, so it has given 0.
No, I wanted to know how to put the score. Sir, I did not understood.
We need to click on answer key at the end of the question. Then here we need to tell what is the right answer here. And here is the number. You can make it 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, or 4 point, or what. You need to select it from here and need to decide that what is correct. If it is correct, whatever the number here, that will become the score for that question.
Thank you, sir.
That way you need to.
Excuse me,
And
maximum.
sharing is very easy. You go to send form and then you can either type the email to the people, or it is better, you can take the URL. You can, since it is a very long URL, you can click on shortcut URL, copy it, paste it. Otherwise, you can obtain the embedding code. This is the embedding code. You copy it here. You can decide the size of it, and then you can embed it in your Moodle, in your website, or anywhere where the HTML code can go into it. So that way it is done. The advantage of it is that this is quite.
Sorry to interrupt.
For your assessment purpose, it's quite useful for you. You create your quiz, and then you can control the situation. Like if I am giving this exercise to you, I can open it at a particular time and then I can close it at a particular time, so that you won't be able to submit it after that. After a button, then you can simply make it that this form is not accepting the responses now. Like Treasurer is controlling your attendance.
कैसे कर सकते हैं और टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट कैसे लगा सकते हैं? टाइम लिमिट कैसे लगा सकते हैं वो भी बता दो.
Time limit, you need to, when you modify your, then in the questionnaire you create there, only then at that time you need to open it and then close the answers which are being accepted into. This is for negative marking or those things, it is better to use Moodle quiz. This is the simple kind of exercise which is basically to do the mundane kind of, not for specialized kind of assessments. You won't be able to use them. Say, suppose this was your website, and here is the responses, and in the responses is at present open. Now I close it. Even if you have the link now, you try, you won't be able to submit more data. So that way you control it. At a particular time, you decide, you tell the students that the exam will start at 10 o'clock, will close at 12 o'clock. So you at 10 o'clock, you make it open, and at 12 o'clock, you make it close from here, and then it goes. You can add the names also, no problem into that. Okay, so this was the about the quiz. Now let us show you another kind of, yeah, you can copy paste into it, and let us show you a kind of an interesting way to create quizzes in which you can have the questions in English and Hindi as well. And then you can, have it as a class competition, as a group competition, as an individual activity, as a practice exercise in various ways. So this is the website which we will use. It is called as Quizzes. Let me show you the homepage for that. So this is the website quiz, and Neha is asking how can we assess or evaluate students. If you have created a quiz, you don't need to do anything. Software is doing the assessment. That's why you need to tell what is the right answer, what is the wrong answer, and the marks given to it. And then the software does that. Like simply I showed you the exercise which you did, and this is the result. I didn't calculate. I cannot calculate. You see, at present it is having the result of how many of you were able. 96 of you were able to add your scores, means attempt this again. The software automatically calculated these scores. I simply have your grade, and then there is a facility that I won't take it now because it is, but I'm showing it on your screen. If you can activate Flubaru on your Google Sheet, then what can happen that all these email addresses, the software can automatically send these marks to these email IDs. For that, this Flubaru is the tool which you can activate, and for that you need to go to add-ons and then manage add-ons or get add-ons. You will see these are the add-ons which you can add to your sheets. There are so many things, many useful, including the mail merge, which I use very regularly, and draw.io. This is good for drawing, and then it will allow you. So that is automatic. And someone is asking where can we add answer key? The answer key is in the question. It is in the test here. There is the answer key. You want to keep it separately, otherwise you need to tell the software that which is the correct answer. So let's not stay for a longer time on that. This is the site. This is a quite good quiz. I'm pasting in the chat. You can use it. I hope they right. Okay. You can download it. Those of you who have iPhones or Android phones, you can download these apps from there for this. If you are using your mobile phone to play like that, and otherwise it is simply you can. We will give you a demonstration very quickly now. If you are using your phone browser, then you don't need to install the app. But using browser will give you more functionality on it. The advantage of this is a quite interesting website is that it gives you so many things. You can create very easily. We can create a quiz from here. It allows you what is the name of your quiz, and then you can select something about there and select next, and then it will ask you what kind of questions you want to create it. You can create multiple choice questions, you can create checkbox, fill in the blanks, you can have some kind of polling or open-ended questions, which are a way of essay type of examination. And then you can make them public or private. The questions, you can change the language, you can here, this is the default timer for this. The timing here can be done for question wise and as a whole for the full question paper. There. Then we can add the quiz image. We can add a quiz image here, and when we are done, we can add question. And another interesting feature here is that we can use a feature of teleport. It means if some other person has already created a quiz somewhere else, we can check them and add those questions to our present. Our quiz doesn't have any questions so far. Let us say if there are some interesting questions. Somewhere say like this is another quiz. Okay, what is the capital of India? This is good. I can add this question. So it has added here one question teleported. The national animal of India. Another question. Then let me see another one. Exercise. What are the official languages of India? I can add this question, and let us find some other. Okay, this is a photo, and I think I can add. And let me go back to my. So here you can see that I have used the questions which are created by others in my own, and I can edit this. I can say edit, then here is the question which I can type, and what is there, I can type it and I can save it and change. Similarly, you can see here it is asking about the mathematical symbols. You will find a lot of interesting things here. You click on edit, or you add a new question, and you can see here for a particular option. Even in the question, you can add a math function. You can click on it, and here you can see the symbols, the equations, whatever. You click on insert, and it will be inserted here. Not only that, you can add media in form of the image or audio. You can record your audio, you can upload it. And similarly, if this question has certain scientific symbol into it, you can add those things. You can click on it and then the answer, so that it becomes a mathematical. And you can click on save it. So it is saved. And this question has, say, 30 seconds. I can change it that how much time the person needs to spend on a particular. So by default it is 30 seconds. I can increase it. I can increase the time. I can move. Then from here, I can add grades into it by selecting what is the language, in which grade, say from first class up to third class. This one is of whether it is public or private, only to you. You can say and you can add, so accordingly whatever is there. And then another thing, if you can create your quiz in a spreadsheet, you can import it from the spreadsheet also. Once you are done with everything, you can finish your quiz and it appears here. It offers you thing now. You can play it live. You can give it as a homework assignment or for practice, to do the practice. Now, give a quiz for you to do the practice, and I will request my friend Dr. Parveen Sharma to share the screen and share the link so that everybody can play that, and then can see on our screen the result on how it will be displaying, can be seen that how everybody is playing. So Parveen, can you just confirm that you are getting my voice? Can you unmute your okay, very good. Please, you can unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much. Share your screen.
I'm sharing the screen now.
Maybe I need to stop my screen and then you can share it.
Yes, sir. You need to stop the screen.
Yeah, yes, I stopped it.
I hope everyone has installed the application by now, and if you have not installed it, it's not a problem. We can still manage without it. Without the application also, we can manage. Now I have shared my screen, everyone. It must be appearing to you within a few seconds. Time rolling. Quizzes is something which can give you a solution to, like, I hope everyone can hear me if the voice is clear. If there is any issue.
Yes, clear, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So everyone, like, we'll do a quick journey through quizzes now. There were certain limitations or some questions that you asked about math equations or about time. It also pointed out that we can easily put time limits and some more things in quizzes. So typing Hindi is possible in quizzes, and equations which are there in mathematics which are also possible. Before we move on, now as you people can see this thing on the screen, I'm hosting a game for you if you can see. And there are 3 boards which are there. One is team, another one is classic, and then there is test. So I'm going the classic way and I'm hosting it. And on the screen you will see a code that I will speak also. So you can go to quizzes.com/join, or you can go to joinmyquiz.com. We'll post this link to the chat also. You can go to this website. You access the code. Now Kanchan ji has joined.
Yeah, actually we need to put the HTTP, then in that case.
This is what we need. What I'll do is give you the HTTPS.
Yes, that is better.
Yes?
Yeah, please click on this link now. And you can use your mobile phone browser if you don't.
21. Yes, sir. 21 people, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34. Very quick, very good. 35, 36, 38. Now we have got a very difficult quiz for all of you, which is part of your assessment also. So let's see who scores what. 41. So can we start, sir, or we should wait for more people to join? If somebody is having like trouble with the application, we request you go to the web portal.
Hello, please give me 4 minutes to let you join.
Okay, sir. We are leaving, like, we'll take 1 minute.
Leave this distance. Leave this distance.
Wait, because there are 55, 56 now. So let's
Now
wait for
see.
2 minutes.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Now this is the code 816513 on the application on the website. You can join through it. Because you have decided to put your names or nicknames or any letters, so the same things are appearing here. There were 2 things you entered. One is code, one is name. So we have got 100 now. 102. It is good that everybody is able to join, almost everyone.
And now they can see the power also, that how many of the students it can handle in one go.
Yes, sir. 117, 18. Now, sir, there is one thing that I wish to share with everyone, that there might be some error on the part of students because the people will be at different locations as you are. Some firewall issues, some IP address issues, some hanging the phone, like the system may go slow, internet may go slow. So there is a possibility that out of 27 or 200, 129 or 200, a few people might have some error. We request them to share that thing personally. Give us a screenshot and give us the email ID if you have made an account. We'll share that with quizzes that this email ID received this error. And technology has got its own limitations, we all know.
So, can we limit the number of participants?
Ma'am, this is the code. If you want me to remove someone, I can remove the person.
Want 100 participants?
No, like if we are sharing the code, it is being shared only with the people who have the code. And I can start the quiz and go, like before setting the quiz, I could have placed it that once it is started, no one else can join. At present, even if someone is late, like one person said that, sir, give me 2 minutes, we are not giving him time. Reason being, it is about the test is going to start, you can enter late also. Because you have got the code. If the code is there, you can enter. 159 people at once. We are playing the quiz map. Now, for that thing in which we can set the limit, there is another option that we'll share with you. We are playing a live quiz at present. Can we start, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay, everyone, on your screen, here it goes.
Please see your screen.
See your screen now.
Means your computer, your mobile, or where.
The questions will be randomized. I have stopped the music. The questions are randomized. If you score good,
and there may be some questions of multiple choice or ask you to select something. So pay attention.
and you are very quick in answering, then you get extra marks. If you answer in a row, as we have got streaks in Snapchat, so if you make streaks, again you get extra bonus points. You'll be getting power-ups in between, as Kaun Banega Crorepati has got some lifelines. You will have that 50-50, you will have that thing in which you can answer wrong, but nothing will happen to your score. कुछ इस तरह की टाइप आपके पास आएंगी lifelines. Some lifelines like power-ups will be given to you by the app. We have got a large number, 178 players. 260 answers have gone correct and 167 answers have gone wrong also. 62% accuracy on such a difficult topic. Very good, Anuji, you are at 4700, we can see. But close competition, Shri Bhavanji is at 39, so he might work.
Priya says that I do not know Hindi. You can. This was just an example to show that it supports multilingual. So,
yes, like the sentence which was spoken in Hindi was also spoken in English. So we won't be speaking any word which is not being translated into English. But in this quiz, we have got something in Hindi so that we can share with you that Hindi can be typed. And there are certain tools with which you type your native language. So we'll request you to check it out. We haven't checked it yet, other than Hindi and English. So you can check it out whether those things can also be accepted by them. If you want, this can be communicated by you to their support team. They are supportive. They get connected easily. The audio has been stopped. The music. Now you can listen to the music. Internet connectivity can be an issue, but don't mind. If you people are done with it, you can keep an eye on the screen, which is shared with you in the class.
Yes.
You can see the scores there.
Those who have completed, they can see the result, which is on our machine now.
Yes, so Dr. Renu Malik has asked for an annotate the shared content. Ma'am, you can share with us if there is any query. Mandeep Kaurji with a streak of 10 questions correct is at 9110. And Manjeet ji, rank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have got 2 people at rank 7, Poonam ji and Neeraj ji, same score. But now 7 has been occupied by Sanjeev Kumar ji. Though he has answered not all questions correctly, but he was very quick in answering, so he might have got some bonus point. Those who are done, they can look at the screen, what is being seen by me. Now, these are the questions. the yellow one, the green one, and the red one. So question number 7, which is shown in red, means there are 99 correct and 75 incorrect. Now, I can see the status of the questions also. Which question has gone wrong, which question has got right for the people, like easy and difficult. So the leaderboard and the questions are being shown to you. I can sort the results by accuracy. I can sort the result by score also. Now 189 participants and 122 people are done. So please allow us to stop within 1 minute so that the demonstration can end and you people can see how we prepare the game. So please do suggest when I'm supposed to conclude it, and then
Yeah. Let's wait for another minute.
I hope that everybody is enjoying. We expect this thing. The teacher controls are available on the desktop only. In the smartphone application, this thing is not available. If you go the browser way in the mobile phone and make it the desktop side, then it is possible.
And you must have noted another feature of this, that once you go complete one question, before going to another question, sometimes in between it shows you some funny quotes or suggests you something.
Yes, memes are there.
Yes.
And these can be, when you are going to make quizzes, so or your own quiz, these memes can be designed by you and you can also insert them the way you want to. And this is a very good application for small children at home. This is a very good application for senior students, professional development, university level. And as they say, they say that 50 countries are using it, and US, 50% schools in the US have got this application used by them, made by some Indians and people in the US. So leaderboard is here. So many people have done it, very good. Now we are just finding it out. Yes, everyone. We have got 77 ranks are at present. Out of 192 people have made it 77 rank. We have got 2 people at 77. No, 78 has also come. There is an option here. I can show only top 5. I click here and I can see only the 5 toppers. Rinalji, Mandeep Kaur, participant is Manjeet ji, and Rajesh ji has reached rank 4, and 5th participant is Chavi, who has got rank 5. There's a possibility someone will occupy the seat because it's a competition. It's about rank. So can we close it if everybody has played it and you must have got the taste of it, how it works?
Okay, yeah, we can end the game and then explain its features. And
yes, sir. Everyone is required to look at the screen which is shared so that you can see what comes on the screen.
Now see our screen which is shared with you.
The screen, I'm clicking on end game. The 70% accuracy is seen by me, and the what options I'll be getting, you'll be able to see. 551 questions have gone wrong and 12 questions have gone right, 70% accuracy. Ending the game, and now I'm confirming to end the game and see the prize distribution or the declaration. From my side. Either this is taking time or some internet problem is there, that we told you right in the beginning. The same thing can also be seen again. So the result declaration will be Okay. It is possible to remove everyone. Please remember, if like there is one person who is being found cheating, there is a possibility that what the person will be removed from here while the game was being played. Sir, there is not the website with my internet. So I'll show the results because results and the same interface in which the people show you the trophies and the shields, they don't go away. Just well. Ma'am, at present they do not provide any possibility of importing it to Moodle. We have written to them. You can also write to them. But we can give them the link to the students, but it is not possible to insert it in Moodle. Otherwise, also because it is a live quiz. So if we insert it in Moodle, the code is generated only at that moment when you click on the hosting game option. So if you give something in advance, that won't work. Now quiz made through can be imported to this. Now each thing, let me go to my quizzes account, ending the game. I'll take your queries if there are certain questions which can be. Sir, how Rajesh has number 4 even if he scored 0? No, I guess the score will be there. The score was there. It is not possible to have 0. The 0 was probably there was no wrong answer from his side. Have a compiled leaderboard? Yes. The reports will be there. There is some issue with it. I'm closing it and going to website. Dashboard. Meanwhile, I guess you people are also marking your attendance in the Google form. So that was playing the quiz, and we are showing you the report also. This is played by 194 students, and it ran for 17 minutes. This is the report that I created, but let's try to see the dashboard again. Now, if it works now, the application has worked so far very good for us. There have been certain errors for some people in joining, so we have communicated the same. Today there might be some internet. Well, this is the home page for the teacher admin, where I have clicked on reports, and when I click on reports, it's possible for me to see all the reports for all the quizzes that I have hosted. There may be 2 persons, yes, but when we are playing it and we find that the person is reattempted by changing the name. So you can change the name, you can come with the same name, it won't allow you. It will say that this name has been used already.
Can we check this live dashboard from flashcard from there? If it can.
Yes, sir. It is like what I'm doing is I'm really worried about why this doesn't work. Go to this again. Can I like show them the features through the presentation if possible?
Yes.
Time, and we have saved everything like which is there in this video that I. Can you people see this thing now?
No, at present it is gray.
No, sir. Just, and I have to change the screen quickly. This is the last try that I'm making with. I hope it will work. Otherwise, we'll open the presentation and the same things which are there here, we are trying to do live, which will be the fourth page from where I have clicked. Again, I get I share the presentation. Just share the PowerPoint presentation. Where? Can you see a PowerPoint presentation? Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
So there is a PowerPoint presentation. If it is visible, then now this is the PowerPoint presentation I'm talking about, and it goes about introducing you to quizzes. This we are going the next slides now. This is free of cost, and you can make any number of quizzes. You can teleport these things. And this thing, which is called reports, this is what we have tried to open. The reflective questions, there is a possibility that we can add the questions. We'll just show you here. It can also be integrated with Google Classroom. Now, this is about creating a quiz. On the desktop, when you will be clicking on creating a quiz, you'll be naming the quiz and you'll be selecting some subject which it relates. After that, these are the types of questions, as Professor Sharma has also shared with you, and you have also what we are doing. You create a question, you can add an audio, you can add equations also, you can add images, and then you can give those options as MCQ, fill in the blank. You can go by making them select the options. You cannot put two matching questions though, but there are many other things which are possible. You can give a poll. So if it is an open-ended question or it is a polling question, they won't get a score, but still you can get something. So this is about making a quiz. There is one thing very interesting in it. When you are making a quiz, either you can type your questions, or as you know that you can bring them as an Excel sheet, or you can teleport them. Once the quiz has been made, you can teleport the questions from other makers also. That we'll show you now. This was the hosting thing that we just did. You click on host game, it is selected as classic. So it goes like this as you have played it exactly. You click on classic, it is single participant. There is no voice, I guess someone said.
Yes, we will share the presentation in the group.
I lost the connection.
Okay, Parun, can you go to the web page?
Yes, sir, I'm opening the web page now. Because I'm trying to join it again and okay, now I guess this is there. I'm sharing the web page, sir.
Okay.
The web page, because the results have opened, we're able to see the dashboard. Yes, sir. Now the dashboard is open and the results. And I need to share this screen. One. Sir, the Google Chrome screen is being shared. I hope it displays now. I guess network has like created it a troubling thing to send those things clearly to you. Like, so is it possible we can bring this thing on screen a bit later or H5 after H5?
Okay, we can, if it is not coming up, we can.
Yeah, there is some trouble. Like again and again, it is crashing.
No problem. After lunch session, maybe we can, by that time, you can refresh it because the result has already been saved now. So
we can continue from the same point. Like the application or the website has stored it right at that point. So the price declaration or the result declaration, two other things, it will follow the same path.
Yes. So prize will be given by Dr. Madhuri.
Sure, sir. The results will be displayed in a very fancy manner. Like they bring it as a celebration for the participants. So you can work on that thing. It will allow me time.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Parveen.
Sir.
Now I think before we depart for lunch, maybe I can have some of the questions, and then rest of the topics I will take after lunch. You can type your questions in the chat box. How to add the feature of reflecting the right answer when submit any wrong answer. That comes through the feedback, which you can create your feedback, and that can be deferred feedback or immediate feedback. Accordingly, then you can add those things. If the students clicks on option A, option B, accordingly you decide what you want to say. How the quiz can be added to the Moodle. I think yesterday Mathili showed you how you can add it. You can add it in two ways. Either you create it one by one from there, or you create it outside in a text, and then go to the course area and import the quiz from there. Okay, team feature, how to create team and their response is recorded. Yes, we will show you the team feature. It's a very good, interesting feature. Like at present, we are more than 400. Click and you just join, and the software will automatically keep you sending into the teams. But as a teacher, you can readjust the participants by selecting them and putting them in some quiz. Can we apply this quiz during lockdown to plan UGPG exam? It is possible. Yes, it is possible. You can create your academic kind of quiz from there because it tells you, it gives you the result score sheet which you can use there, and you can create your questions based on your academic content into it. That can go Google Form को Google Sheet से connect करना. Okay. And share about virtual lab and how to use them, multiple choice, how leaderboard accommodates all the things. Yeah, leaderboard shows you the benefit here is that it gives learning analytics to a great extent. there are many features which are provided to the teacher to make assessment into it. And then you can share it, you can give the link can be posted anywhere. And then when the teacher, as a teacher, you can give it as the homework assignment, or you can have it as a competition activity in which it will start at a particular time and at a particular time, and like that. The hosting is simple. When you reach there, let me see if my page is opened, and then okay, here, this is hosting a game. You can play it live now, and practice is for solo practice or share a practice link. If I play means you will just now play, and if I click on say link, copy link, and here you can see that you can put this link into your Google Classroom, your Canvas, which is another LMS, Schoology is another LMS, Microsoft Teams is like WebEx or Zoom to connect and to work collaboratively on that. You can put it on the Twitter anywhere. And this way, if it goes, you can put that into the chat box like this. And if you click on this link, you can come to this India quiz, which I roughly created from there. So that way you can see. And similarly, who is asking this question? Perhaps Karamjit Kaur is asking how to add the quiz in the Moodle. You can share the link and create a link in your Moodle course, and from there you can add it to your course. The question was how to connect the Google form to the spreadsheet. For that again, and please see, someone was asking how to create a folder or something. First you go to your Google Drive. Here is the Google Drive. In Google Drive, it is the new means you want to create something new. So you can create a new folder, or you can upload a file, you can upload a full folder, you can create a Google document like MS Word, you can create a Google Sheet, which is like spreadsheet, Google Slide like your PowerPoint presentation, and you can create a Google form. So say I create a Google form, which is a blank form or a template, and I give any title to it, and the title is saved. Here is the my response, what to my question, what kind of responses I will get. Once I am done with my test, this is the survey at present. In its rudimentary form, it is a survey. And then I can add the customized thing. Say, for example, at present, there is no header. I can choose an image and I can make it a header, like I can select anything from this. I can, browse, use anything which is good, and it can become my header, and you can see that it has come here. I can select the theme color, I can change the theme color. I have selected this, the new color, and the background color, I can change the font from here. These are the basic options to beautify your. And then the kind of, you can add image, you can add a video, you can add a new section, you can add a title, and you can import the questions from some other forms. Like if you have created another quiz, from there you can just click and take the questions from there, which is already created by you or which resides in your drive from there. And one more thing, suppose you have two Gmail IDs and you created your quiz or form in one Gmail ID, which is stored in your Google Drive. How to send it to your another Gmail ID? Or for example, if Dr. Ishwar has created some Google sheet for you, and I want that format with me. Normally, you cannot just download the Google form because it's something not downloaded. Although you can copy and paste, but then it will be gibberish. to do all the formatting again. Right approach to do that is you change the ownership of that, and by changing the ownership, you can give your quiz to anyone in the world who has that thing. But changing the ownership means you won't be able to retain your ownership in that case. So like if there was a form which was created by Dr. Ishwar or Dr. Madhuri, if they make me the owner of that, then I will become the owner. Then I can edit it by having it in my account. It may be residing in their Google Drive, but I will have the control over that with me. So that way you add all your questions, you make your questions, and you can see there is a big variety of how someone was asking about the subjective type of question. So you can have a paragraph, but as a teacher, you will need to make an assessment or evaluate about it. You can upload a file also. In it, you can have a linear scale in yes, no, there, multiple grid, multiple choice. You can have the feature and drop down also in which you can select your questions. Once you think that you have prepared, then you need to convert it into a quiz. So here is the quiz. You make it a quiz and save it. Once you save it, then the answer key will be visible. You need to tell the software that out of those, which is the right answer and what is the marks of that. Once you are done with everything, come to the response. At present, the responses are being seen here. But to send them to the spreadsheet, you need to click this spreadsheet icon. Here it is to create a spreadsheet. It will ask you, do you want to create a new? If yes, the name is given, which is by default the name of your test. You can change it, you can give any name. Or if there is any already spreadsheet existing in your computer or in your Google Drive, where you on the shared, the data can go into that also. Once you are do that, you can create, and the software will automatically create a spreadsheet. So this way you link your Google form to your spreadsheet. Okay, how can we change the owner of Google form? Okay, so here is my Google form, and here is my Google Drive. So here, let me. This is this form. Okay, this is the form for MDU quiz. So this is the quiz. I can go to say share. Here it is currently I'm the owner, private, and I can say make it anyone with the link, save it, and then I can change the ownership. I can invite a person. This person here, what they can do, they can edit it, and they can save it. They can become the I'm facing a problem that I shared a link of my concept map in a file model, but it is not opening by itself. If it is a PDF file, then the students, when they click on it, it will be downloaded. How can one form be linked with second or third, and then comes that?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Okay, Jakpreet, please say, we can hear you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please tell.
Thanks for the wonderful session first, sir. Thanks, Dr. Madhuri, for providing me an opportunity to interact with you once again. I have one question. When we share the links through Moodle, do we need to use label option or the URL option? Which one is better?
No, please say again.
When we add these links, we share the links through Moodle. Do we need to do it through label option or URL option? Which one is better?
URL is better.
Okay.
Because the purpose of URL is to send your user to a particular website. So use it as a URL.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Someone is asking a question. Google quiz को group में share कर सकते हैं क्या? Yes, you have the link and like just let me show you. This is open. This is the quiz. You can use send, and from here you can embed it in your Moodle course. This is the embedding course. Let me show you what is the name. This is the test. Okay, it will do. Now I'll just copy it, or you can have the URL. You can put it into WhatsApp or anywhere else. But putting it into the Moodle is also easy. So you go to your Moodle and open your course. Go to your course. Turn editing on. And here is an interesting thing that what you want your students to do. I can add my this Google quiz or Google form so that it is directly displayed here. In that case, I will just go to my HTML tag, my code, and save. So when the students come to the course, they can see the form directly there. See, you can see the here, and if you see it is submit, it works. View the score has gone here. It has come here. So that way it can work. Or I can paste it in a page. I can, if I have the URL, I can share it as the URL here in the LMS. Okay, so any other question? Otherwise, can we?
Excuse me, sir. This is Sanjeev Kumar.
Okay, Sanjeev ji, can you tell Sanjeev what
Sir, one thing I want to ask: if we have 150 questions in Google Form and we want to display only 50 questions in a shuffling mode, can we do that?
No, if it is there, in Google Form, you cannot hide them. What you can do, you can have all the questions, but you can make a branching of that. That once the student reaches at the 50 question, it will take the student to the end and saying thanks to them. Let me see if I have not closed it.
Thank you.
It is my question sheet, and I can give the here you can see these 3 dots. They are very important. After completing this question, what the person will be do? So go to a section based on answer. What they will do? Here it is the continuous, and suppose I have at the end, I will add section 2, and here I will say just anyway, thank you. For example, so what will happen if you think that here? Okay, let me see. I added second question, I added third question, I added fourth question, and 4, 3, 2. You can see now I have 4 questions. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. In a way, you have 150 questions, and you want after 50 questions, the student do not go the rest. So here at the end, now after section 1, continue to what they will do. You can send them to anywhere. After your 50 questions are complete, you can have submit form. It means once they reach there, it will be end of the summary. They won't be able to see your questions. So let us see. I have created, made it submit. Let's see how it looks like. This is my test. And say here question 1, 2, 3, 4. I go next. And instead of next, I'm here to my submit button. Means it is forcing me. I can't say question 5, 6, 7 and something. Okay.
Sir, this way only top 50 question will be displayed. And what about
Yes.
the rest of the questions?
Yes. But they won't be able to see unless you allow them. You have to make some branching into it. Means those rest of the questions will remain hidden from there. They will be in the database. But since you have asked the students, you can simply say that you allowed the students to reach the university gate, and from the university gate you allowed them to reach the reception. But you are not allowing them to go to the library. From the reception, you are sending them directly to the teacher's room. Something like that. So library is still there, but you are not asking you are not allowing your students to go there. That way you are put some certain conditional branching into your. You want to show only 51 to 100 questions. Similarly, say when they join, let them immediately go to question 51, and after 100 questions, let them go to submit button. Simply, you need to put the condition there. That condition is quite powerful. From here, see it here again. Here is a question. You should explore these things. And here it is asking you to shuffle the options also. In that case, the internal options, they can also be reshuffled. Whatever ABCD you give here, they can also change. So in that case, students won't be able to remember. Otherwise, they will say, oh, question number 3 ka kya answer tha? A ko tick kar do. And like that, they will keep on doing. This will prohibit them to do that. But this is very powerful. Go to this section based on your answer. Once you ask them what is your name, what is your age or something like that, just simply send them to whatever the question number you have. Okay, it is 1:44 now. You have back at 3 o'clock. Maybe I request Dr. Madhuri. And if there are any questions, please type them in the chat box and we can take them later.
Thank you, Professor Sharma. Sir, because valedictory will want to have little early. So with your due permission, can we have the short lunch break? Instead of 1.5 hours, can we join after 1 hour?
I have a meeting at 2:30 with New Zealand.
Okay, sir.
Because I gave them the time in the morning.
Okay, sir.
Once I finish my meeting, I can come.
Okay, sir. So meanwhile, for half an hour, maybe request Professor Praveen Sharma to get connected with us.
Yes.
Okay.
That is fine.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so let's break now and then try to come back as quickly as possible.
Good afternoon, Professor Sharma.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for spending time for us.
I
To connect with you, and I'm sure the participant must have lot of good information, a lot of knowledge. You are one of the pioneers in this area, and I suggested Madhuri that Professor Sharma should be invited for this.
Thank you for your goodwill.
So I'm really grateful on behalf of my university to have you with us.
Thank you so much. It's nice to see you again here. You met in CEC, then in Supua, here. So
Yeah.
thank you for your goodwill.
We have lot of interaction with Professor Sharma when I was with CEC as Director CEC. And I think at that point of time you were with this
Commonwealth of Learning.
you were Director Simca.
Director Simca, yes.
Yes. Professor Sharma, our team, Mr. Naseeb and our DC Director Surinder and Madhuri, they are doing good job during these challenging time. Otherwise, also, the MDU has built up a very much form for digital learning.
Yes.
We are adding to that bit by bit. So we need your holding.
Definitely, I am means always available, and in fact, I have a very long, maybe around 30 or 35 years of association with computer science department as well as computer division.
Yeah.
You will be happy that I was the first student of education department to clear the UGC NET in 1986.
So that we can have proud on our alumni. Thank you. Thank you for joining this platform. Thank you.
Okay. Bye everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Sharma. So, meanwhile, I may have contact with Professor Praveen Sharma by the time sir joins us.
Okay,
sir, with your
yes.
due permission, can we break for lunch now? Professor Sharma, can we have a break? Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
So, dear participants, thank you, sir. Bye. Dear participants will join at 2:30 with Professor Praveen Sharma. So, till the time, sir, join us at 3. Thank you, everyone.